guys, and welcome back to WWE 2K22. This time, we are on Universe mode. I'm going to play the four... Is it four? Yeah, the four major modes on this. I'm not going to do my faction, that's just... I'm probably not going to be too heavy on playing that. But I'm definitely playing Showcase, Universe, GM, and My Rise. So we're on Universe at the minute, and... because this is basically, like, this was basically GM mode for, like, the last, Jesus, nearly 10 years. So, we're going to work this kind of a little differently. So, obviously, GM mode, we're going to be booking the show, etc., etc. With Universe, we're just going to let the game decide the matches. So, obviously, the default lineup for the show that we start with is Seth and Kevin, Miz and Morrison against Chad and Otis, and so on and so forth. So we're basically going to let the game decide what the match card is, and we're going to basically play. We're going to decide the result and see how it affects it. So looking at the calendar, we've got about 40 something episodes for the whole year of it, which is pretty good. Each episode will be 1 week, so this video will just be Raw, NXT, and SmackDown, and then Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and then Money in the Bank will be in the next one. And another cool thing I'm going to do with it is, so for pay-per-views like Money in the Bank, what's another one? Hell in a Cell, I guess, as well. For Survivor Series, definitely. And Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber, for those ones that kind of have a specific gimmick to it, we'll definitely watch the matches that belong to it. So we'll definitely be watching the Elimination Chamber. Of course we'll be watching the Royal Rumble match. Why would you ever not watch a Royal Rumble match? We'll definitely be watching the Raw vs SmackDown Survivor Series matches on this. Now, on 2K20, it didn't actually have it as a Raw vs SmackDown style show, but it did throw in a men's and women's 8-person elimination match. But it wasn't really a Raw vs SmackDown thing, so what I had always done was I just edited the show so like when I got to it, so that it'd be the United States versus the Intercontinental, Universal versus WWE, and then of course the men's and women's tag matches. So if it doesn't do that on this one as well, I'll do that. I'll actually edit the show so that it has those matches. And of course, the Money in the Bank. And also, because the women's and men's Money in the Bank are on two different shows, I'll definitely do more than 1 year on the Universe. I'll swap around which show they're on each year, just so that we can have it. Now, I probably won't watch the pay-per-views in full. I had considered it, but I don't think I will. I'll watch kind of the bigger matches on it, and then, obviously, for the likes of Money in the Bank and all, we'll watch their gimmick matches. Now, WrestleMania, on the other hand, I'm very tempted to just watch in full, because it's Mania. So, we'll see when we get there. We have a good bit to go. So, for this episode, we have Raw, NXT, and SmackDown to get through. And another thing, actually, I forgot to mention, I gotta kind of work the draft into it. I don't know if Universe actually has an automatically built-in draft. Since it's basically back and it's going to be in GM mode. So I don't know if Universe has like an automated one built in. But what I am going to do with it is, assuming it's not built in, after each of the big four, after SummerSlam, after Survivor Series, after Royal Rumble, and after WrestleMania, after SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and Royal Rumble, we're going to have like a special-ish kind of draft where it's going to be kind of done like a promotion relegation system. So NXT, obviously being the developmental brand, is going to be the bottom tier, SmackDown in the middle, Raw at the top. So how it would work is, obviously NXT has the smallest roster of the three, so the top two non-champion on NXT in the rankings will get drafted to SmackDown. The bottom 2 in SmackDown's rankings, obviously if they're not champions, go down to NXT. Then the top 3 on SmackDown that are not champions go up to Raw, and the bottom 3 on Raw go down to SmackDown. And then for the after WrestleMania 1, it's going to be a kind of the classic draft of. You remember that it was like 2007, 2008 kind of years where they actually had matches to determine who, which brand would get the next draft pick. So I'll go into the normal play mode and we'll have a triple threat tag team match between 2 members of NXT, 2 members of SmackDown, 2 members of Raw. And it'll be an elimination match, just to make it interesting. And how that'll decide the draft options is, we'll only do that one match. The team that gets eliminated first gets the last draft picks. So they're kind of left at a disadvantage. And obviously the team that wins it, they get the first draft picks. So I think I've covered everything I need to cover on how this is going to work. So if you don't understand that, we'll be getting through it anyway. Like, it'll become more clear as the episodes go on. So let's jump right into these. So up first we have Raw, obviously. So our match card is Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens, The Miz and John Morrison versus Chad Gable and Otis, MVP versus Akira Tozawa, Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, Damian Priest versus Apollo Crews, Riddle and Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, Big E versus Keith Lee in a potential rivalry. Actually, did any of the others say that yet? No. And Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair, and the main event, Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. That is an amazing main event. So let's jump right into starting this show.
Welcome everybody to the history-making, to the groundbreaking, to the earth-shaking Monday Night Raw. All roads lead
We're in Sydney, Australia.
So sit down, buckle up, and step on the gas. We're getting there as fast as we can.
If I was to watch an episode of Raw that takes place in Sydney, I'd probably be only. I would probably have to be up at like 5 o'clock in the morning or something. Okay, so I won't do every match. I'll simulate something. So I'll probably play this match because Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens is an amazing match. I'll decide which one's so definitely playing Seth and Kevin. Yes, I'll definitely play Becky and Bianca, and I'll definitely play Lesnar and AJ. And I think, I know how we'll work this. So, Seth and Kevin play. We'll simulate that. Simulate. Watch this. We won't play it. We'll let the AI do its thing, just to see how the potential rivalry ends up working. Or we might play that one. Definitely play. So let's jump into Seth versus Kevin. And I'm going to play as Kevin Owens. Accept. Excuse me.
Oh, no.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Yes. The visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins has arrived. Well, certainly Seth Rollins has
It's funny because his hair blends in with the fur on his jacket.
A wardrobe that leaves a lot to be desired.
Saxton, last time you saw that much drip, you called a plumber.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
What an amazing outfit. Truly the best dressed man in WWE. And that holds a lot of water coming from me.
Best dressed man? Rollins' outfit has my eyes traumatized.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, look at him.
I can't stop. No one can.
Imagine the massive size of his ego. What a weirdo.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, here comes Kevin Owens.
This just became the KO show.
And his opponent...
Actually, Kevin Owens is one of the better looking character models on this.
Weighing in at 266 pounds.
My least favorite so far for the character models is Sheamus. My god, he looks ugly. Like, Sheamus is not that ugly in real life.
Nobody's helped KO. Nobody led KO to the promised land.
Like, it is horrifying to look at.
A Universal Champion, a United States Champion. The list goes on, and Kevin Owens owes it all to himself.
All right, here we go.
Something I've come to respect about Kevin Owens is that
I'm liking the new ref model as well.
what he believes in. Yeah, his internal compass might be unpredictable at times, but he's never afraid to take a stand and scrap for
Although the V-neck and the T-shirt is a little... It looks a little weird on him.
But he always manages to give his all in the ring. I'm sure Owens is ready to show us that same heart now.
And across the ring, you have a top-tier competitor in Seth Rollins. His attitude aside, Seth is an undeniably talented superstar.
Oh
Maybe
no, don't
even
start
one of the
shit like
best
this
in
now.
the business.
Maybe.
Let me just restart the match really quick. Because we don't want to be sitting here for too long.
Things have certainly gotten out of control when it comes to Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, and now it all leads to this point.
Rollins is adamant about KO following his vision for the future of WWE. Seth aims to make Owens suffer for his blatant insolence.
Well, tonight is KO's chance to achieve a higher calling by shutting down Rollins for good.
Excuse me.
That'll fillet your chest.
Catches the leg.
Boom.
Forget about it.
Kevin Owens is a battle-tested superstar with plenty of in-ring experience, but what's it going to take for him to get the win here?
We know from KO's past matches that when the time calls for it, he's capable of some truly brutal attacks. I think this match is one of those times. Owens needs to let loose and give this thing his all if he wants to come out on top.
Big boot. Vicious. He's getting a huge boost right now.
Gotta play to the crowd.
Cheers.
This time it worked.
Just a step ahead of Owens.
And he reversed it this time. Oh, I missed. He didn't. Going up on the top turnbuckle.
What else are we gonna see now?
Kaboom!
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Strike right. Good night.
Rollins escaping danger.
Oof, nails the midsection.
Oh no!
He'll take things into the ring.
You motherfucker!
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal
forearm.
I think I should have a signature now, yeah.
Kevin Owens has him set up. Sit-out package powerbomb.
Owens looking to silence Seth for good.
There we go. One, two, three! And a very clean win for Kevin Owens to kick off the Universe mode.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
And of course kick off Monday Night Raw. That's a good match actually to kick off an episode of Raw. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens!
You have to give Kevin Owens credit. KO withstood everything Seth Rollins fired at him. Owens demonstrated tremendous resilience, and it resulted in a victory.
Ridiculous athleticism was on display from both superstars, and when Owens went for the home run, he crushed it.
Rivalry match, very high. 2 stars. Definitely could have been better. But it's not my fault Seth was easy to beat. Okay. Exit. Okay, so we're going to simulate this match. I am going to give the win to John Morrison. Does it say which one? And gotta go with MVP. MVP is our boy. And for this one, we're going to give the win to Shayna. Apollo Crews. Randy Orton. And then we'll play this match. We'll go with Keith Lee. We're gonna bask in his glory.
Yes, Byron, Big E's on Raw.
And yes, Michael, I feel it. It's the power of positivity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida. Weighing in at 285 pounds. Big E!
It's all about the movement of smiles and positivity.
One of the most powerful men on the WWE roster.
Got a little extra pep in his step here tonight.
Big E's ready for battle.
Here comes Keith Lee. It's a shame it's his new
This
team.
show has become limitless.
This is a man who was born to bring it day in and day out.
And his opponent,
Keith Lee can do no
from
wrong.
Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee.
Keith Lee is a different breed of human.
Yeah, a walking mixture of size, speed, strength, and attitude.
Immeasurable force. Once knocked the turnbuckles clean off the post.
Now, you don't want to be
Yeah.
in Keith Lee's path.
Bask in my glory.
The big man, quick feet, and agility of the former collegiate defensive lineman that he is. One of the championships in the
Excuse me.
independent ranks before coming to WWE.
Prepare to bask in his glory, Byron.
Ah, the crowd is on his side.
Big E set for competition here tonight. Looks as focused as he ever has, maybe even more so.
We know Big E knows how to turn it on when the lights shine.
Bring it on,
bright,
Big E.
and tonight is no different.
Look at the sweat coming off of him.
To be feared.
Certainly a Big E to be watched closely.
And on the other side is Keith Lee, a competitor who firmly believes in fair play inside the ring. So we'll see how far that gets him tonight.
I admire Keith Lee's sense of sportsmanship, and don't you dare mistake it for weakness. Lee may always play fair, but he also holds nothing back once the bell rings.
Oh, the elbow connects.
There we go.
Oh, God.
And a boom!
Stomping down. Nice counter from
No, no.
Big E. Placing them right where they want them, into the corner.
Oh, he dodged.
Ooh, and a
Yeah. Oh, come on now, game.
Big E, of course, loves to have fun, but he knows how to get serious
Hey.
once the bell rings, and once he does, there is perhaps no one more dangerous than Big E.
He knows how to get serious, Cole, but that doesn't always necessarily mean he will tonight. Big E needs to focus, needs to keep his head on a swivel. He can swivel his hips after the match.
Yes!
Great wherewithal on the counter. Oh, kick right to the back.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is
Bask in
on his
Keith
side.
Lee's glory.
Lands an elbow.
Oh, here we go.
All the way up.
I won't get the pin. He's in the ropes.
And into the count. Good officiating there. Referee seeing him the ropes and breaking the count.
Big E looks
Here
like
we
a
go.
sitting duck right now. Keith Lee, look out. Zero.
This match is all Keith Lee.
1, 2. What? What?
Taking it out.
What?
Unbelievable presence of mind.
I thought he was unconscious.
And Lee can't believe that kick out after a
Hear the crowd. Tell us to fight forever. Unfortunately, we can't because this video would be too long.
hook to the arm.
This clips into the elbow.
He's starting to struggle here.
Oh, I got a finisher.
It's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Oh, he reversed it. He reversed it.
Waist lock.
Oh, no.
What a counter.
Nice counter from Big E.
Oh, no, you don't.
Reversal on top of reversal.
Splash!
Now, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Whoop, whoop. Keith Lee. Whoop,
Flips
whoop.
it right back.
Oh, no, you don't.
Knew what was coming there. He's going for the
Let's try him.
This could be it.
I got the pin out of nothing.
And look
Oh.
who's here.
Oh, so this is the potential rivalry.
Why not get the best
Bobby
seat now?
Lashley.
Best view of what's going on.
They're just disrespecting this young man, Corey. That's all this is about.
Mind games, Cole.
Ooh. Interesting. Yes, let's play Becky versus Bianca. And I'm going to be... This, like, I'm an Irish lad. Was there ever any doubt? Whoa! The man!
Here comes the man.
Becky's model is actually really good on it as well.
Tonight is a
Huh.
perfect one to start a fight.
Like, I still can't get over how bad Sheamus's model was. Like, there's a few angles where his nose makes him look like Pinocchio.
The Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Whenever Sheamus gets a match on this,
So far,
you'll know what I mean.
She calls herself
Here
the
comes Bianca Belair.
EST.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Bianca's been exceptional her entire
Her hair is still kind of an animation problem for them, isn't it? I look, it is warping through her hand.
You got eyes, Byron. You understand.
Also, I'm actually kind of scared for Becky in this match, considering what Bianca... Ah, come on, we all saw that. They're just not able to get Bianca's hair right, are they? But like, when Bianca absolutely whipped the shit out of Becky's chest with her hair and left big, massive marks across it. And then, was it at a house show, she done a move and fucking damaged Becky's fucking voice box. Like, is she trying to hurt Becky? Like, is she trying to hurt Becky? Because those aren't fucking work injuries.
She has no lack of drive, doesn't care what she's accomplished. It's always about the next step.
And Bianca Belair, known as the EST of WWE, if you find yourself wondering exactly what that means, it's probably because you've never been the best at anything in your life.
Talking to you, Byron. Drop kick right on point.
Stomping. Ouch. Bianca outthought her there. And a clothesline.
Ah.
Did you see that?
Oh no!
Oh, goodness, that looked bad.
Oh, look at that torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good.
Oh no!
Oh, man.
Boom! Ha!
It's counter. God, jeez.
Oh no!
The midsection there. Shaking power slam. Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Oh no! I didn't press it in time.
The height on the moonsault.
There we go. Now Becky's back in her.
Becky has earned the right to be thought of as one of the best, but Corey, how can this be knocked off her pedestal tonight?
Come on, see if we can get it.
Competition isn't
Oh.
going to kneel to Becky's popularity. You have to show no sign of weakness. That's the only way to get equal footing with the man.
Ah, it ain't gonna work this time, Bianca. I wonder if some of them have actually done their own voice acting, because that actually does sound like Becky. Like, you know, obviously they could just get like a generic female voice actor to make the grunts and all that they're doing. And like, the actual wrestlers could voice themselves in the My Rise. But that actually sounds like Becky.
She's got to be careful here. The referee will count her out.
Had that one scouted. Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
No!
Timely reversal on Lynch.
Looking for more damage here. Release.
Oh no! She's gonna win by count out. Because I just know it. She's gonna get...
She goes under the ropes and back into the ring. Need to hustle back to the ring. Just a few seconds left. She returns the favor there.
Slam. Becky holds her off. Bianca expected that one.
Oh no!
We're about to see it. Slam.
And Belair is making a statement
Oh no!
There about what happens when you go toe-to-toe with the best.
from the top. Big mistake. She knows that now.
Oh no! Oh no, she got me into it!
The kiss of death.
End of the line for Becky.
Ah, I'm in the ropes!
Referee stops the count on the ropes.
Oh, she put me on! Oh!
No way. No way. I refuse to believe that wasn't three.
Becky, you're being a bit dramatic there. No, you don't. Oh, no. You ain't getting away with it that easily.
Right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. Bianca is showing zero restraint.
And this is how you step up to Becky Lynch. You stay on the attack and never show.
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh my.
There we go.
This could be a victory.
One.
She pops
Oh.
the shoulder up and one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
Oh, it's punishing the right arm. And Becky now
Here we go.
getting in
Here we
position.
go. The disarmer.
He's got a cinched in the disarmer.
I can't believe she's
Ah.
she's got a tap.
No escape, only surrender. Becky's opponent.
No.
Arm is
Damn it.
chopped as he gets away.
Down they go.
Oh, no.
And comes up short there. It's been an hellacious encounter thus far. The tides have swung in.
Manhandle slam for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch wins.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Let's skip through these replays.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch.
Standing tall after as close a match as we've seen in recent memory.
This is the kind of win where you second.
The camera work on this is actually pretty cool as well.
Now, but the results could have easily gone the other way.
Like, it's both cinematic and realistic at the same time. You know, you can kind of see the little bounce in it as if the cameraman was walking with it. But there's also somewhere like it moves unnaturally. Next up, the main event. Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. Let me see. I'm gonna go with Brock for this one. Did I see his pyro shooting up before he even entered?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way
Show us
to
that
the
lovely
ring,
ponytail. Oh,
accompanied
yes.
by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds. The WWE Champion.
Actually, Paul Heyman's character model has been improved. Well, apart from the fact that I think either his hair is going through his face right now, or he has the ability to grow and ungrow his beard.
Bestowed upon him. The most decorated combat athlete in the world. Gracing
Look at that!
WWE
What is going on with Paul's face?
Someone's gonna take a trip to Suplex City.
And then it's gone. What did that? Oh my god, it looked like it was oozing out of his mouth.
Is ready for a fight.
Well, they're gonna have to do something about that one anyway. And here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Tonight just became phenomenal. A terrific striker, a master purveyor of high-flying, innovative offense.
He is easily
AJ
one of the
Styles
best.
has competed at this level for decades. Such a special
And his opponent
athlete.
from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the
AJ Styles!
Always on the hunt for glory.
Aren't we all?
He is the consummate in-ring competitor.
AJ Styles is a
He's going to press to the ground. Ow!
Hardly professional. Come on, Byron, you can't argue with AJ's success.
Nope, they don't want none.
AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar, two top-tier
Oh,
superstars,
oh.
vastly different styles.
Just slapped the bitch.
Champion versus champion match at Survivor Series some years ago.
Yeah, true David.
Alright, the pace of this match is good.
Yeah, but this is not just any David and Goliath story, Saxton, because in that story, Goliath always falls and David always wins. And as admirable as Styles taking the fight to Lesnar again is, we've got to remember what reality says. The Beast conquers the phenomenal one.
Oh, Brock waylays it. Oh, taken down.
There we go.
Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
I think AJ Styles may have some of the strongest in-ring
Also, is it just me or is Brock's hair like a lighter blonde than it normally is? Like on any of the other games, there's been a little bit of darkness in it. Like, but it is like almost white.
clothesline. So effective.
A well-aimed strike.
Able to
Oh.
counter. Oh, my God. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine. Banging back with their own counter.
I'm loving the pace of this match.
Ooh, that got turned around on Styles.
Trampling the opposition. Lesnar unleashed.
What a punch. This could...
Ah! Oh no! Oh no 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 no!
This is... Are you kidding me?
What a counter. Oh, Lesnar. From
Here we go.
behind. Lesnar.
One,
Setting up for a trifecta of Germans here. And
two,
what this means.
And all expenses paid trip.
three,
Continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
and now for an F5.
Personified.
Oh no, he went for the Kimura!
Rock is in. It's not embarrassing to tap out. He'll save your career. But his... Hey, look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go but perhaps... Oh, my God. They broke out of it.
Yeah. Why wasn't it an F5?
Pulled back in. Belly-to-belly suplex. Here he goes
Let's
for
pin
the
him.
win.
1, 2, 3. That's another match where I got the pin out of nothing.
Corey, I think that may be the biggest win
Oh.
of that young man's career.
A cutscene.
Agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup.
Yes.
And that's a great show
Yes.
of respect. Tremendous sportsmanship. Gotta love it.
Then AJ turns and knocks Brock out. Oh, that was... I'm being too hopeful there. Yes, I would like to exit the show, obviously. So, let's have a look at the news. Yeah, whatever. Bobby Lashley showed up after Big E's match and taunted his rival in the ring over his performance. This might just be the start of a long-term plan to get under his rival's skin, making him likely to make mistakes when it matters most. Interesting. Yes, proceed to the next event. NXT. Let's see, what is the match card? Kushida versus Alexander Wolf. Dexter Lumis versus Kyle O'Reilly versus Arya Daivari. Fabian Eichner and Marcel Barthel versus Fandango and Tyler Breeze. Pete Dunne versus Samoa Joe. And Roderick Strong versus D. Brian Kendrick. Let's see. I think we'll only play. There's only one match I'm kind of interested on this episode. Pete Dunne versus Samoa Joe. So that's the one we'll play.
You know, guys, the youth and hunger in the locker room is going to explode in the ring tonight.
NXT, NXT, NXT.
To NXT.
I really don't. Winter Park, Florida. I really don't like what they've done with NXT recently. You know, NXT 2.0. It is just not normal NXT. Okay, so I'm gonna give this one to Alexander Wolf. I'm gonna give this one to Kyle O'Reilly. Fabian Eichner. We're gonna play this one. I'm going to play it as Samoa Joe. Excuse me. The Bruiserweight.
Ready for the fight. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One
Making his way to
fall.
the ring from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Pete
Hell
Dunne's
yeah.
a man who once held the NXT UK Championship, forget this, 685 days. He has also competed in countless main events in both NXT UK as well as NXT. Pete Dunne, one of the most unique superstars in all of WWE. He's all about having it, Corey.
Oh,
This kid has it.
Intangibles.
he has
the
it.
skill set, the entitlement. Pete Dunne believes everything belongs to him, and he'll take it forcibly if he has to.
Oh, look who's back at NXT.
And his
Samoa
opponent
Joe.
from Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game.
God, I wish WWE had never wasted him.
NXT champion. A world
Like, why do they waste so many good wrestlers?
well-rounded athletes sports entertainment's ever encountered.
Yeah, the scenery may have changed in Samoa Joe's career, but the attitude
Like,
is still the
Samoa
same.
Joe was
Samoa
such
Joe
a
does
fucking,
what he
like,
wants, when he wants.
such an easy fucking guy to
Dangerous man.
just make a good character. Like, he was just so easy to book, and they didn't do it right.
Just look at the face of Samoa Joe. That brooding intensity he brings with him to the ring is pretty intimidating.
And just to show WWE how you can book Samoa Joe, I'm going to absolutely destroy Pete Dunne.
Leading up to this match, concocting new and disturbing ways to dismantle his opponent.
Joe approaches all of his matches with an icy confidence, and he looks more than ready to get down to business here tonight.
But then there's Pete Dunne, a competitor who comes to the ring tonight with a bad attitude and bad intentions for his opponent.
Yeah, and as mean as Pete Dunne looks right now, I promise the Bruiserweight will look twice as nasty once he starts going to work on the opposition.
Dunne's biting him.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
I'm still going to demolish him.
I'm pretty sure that was
It's just a minor setback.
unbelievable. Joe with some agility.
Pete Dunne is widely regarded as a master technician. How quickly do you think...
The sweat is a bit exaggerated, isn't it?
ASAP, Cole. Once Dunne gets his opponent down to the ground and starts tying him up with his vicious array of submission holds and joint locks, this thing could be all over. Kick right in the heart.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Oh, right on point.
Ooh. How many times is he going to bite me? Like, seriously.
And a reversal by Joe. Really just laying it in.
Blitz of strikes. And for the win.
Let's pin him and see.
No, he gets the shoulder up. How in the world did he kick out?
Quick
Damn you.
pays off. Pete Dunne just a step too slow.
Here we go. Oh, no.
How well scouted they each are. Not good for the back and body. Joe style. He's got the answer for that one.
Elbow drop. Piercing. Dunne is out of the way. Big boot. Vicious.
Dunne's in trouble. The Bruiserweight needs to find a way back in this.
Able to reverse.
How? Every time.
Joe able to escape attack.
He had it scouted. Getting him into the corner. Crushed in the corner. Oh, and then Enziguri.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
The close of this match is just ahead.
You're damn right it is.
Situation now. The Bruiserweight is going to have a tough time punching his way back into this.
Yeah, he's getting some newly determined focus.
Samoa Joe, and here he goes.
Hopefully he's not too far in the ropes.
Samoa Joe kick.
I'll win for Samoa Joe. Oh, that's a cutscene.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight.
Oh, is it Pete Dunne being, like, disappointed with himself?
Is happy about losing here. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got to be humiliated and embarrassed. He thought he was going to win this match.
Oh, I kind of did too.
Pete Dunne having some doubts about himself. And this match, I'm going to give it to Roderick Strong. Ooh, a very high rivalry. Yes, I would like to exit. Let's have a look at the news. Oh, no news for NXT. On to SmackDown then. Excuse me. So for SmackDown, we have King Nakamura versus Happy Corbin. Cesaro versus Ricochet. Natalya and Tamina versus Shotzi and Tegan Nox. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston versus Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. John Cena versus Drew Gulak. Why? Charlotte Flair versus Bayley. Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso versus Eric and Ivar. I think we'll go with these two matches. Because let's be honest, I would just hand this one to Cena. So we'll go with these two matches for SmackDown. I don't like that it's not using the AC/DC song for the theme. God! Because SmackDown does have that as its theme still, doesn't it? It's better because AC/DC is fucking... It's AC/DC!
All in the ring, because that's what SmackDown Live is all about.
Byron, put on a helmet, pull up your big boy pants. It's gonna be a long, long night. Let's go.
Alright, we'll give this to Nakamura. Ricochet. Participants in the match will change due to storyline events. Oh! Let's go with this team. Oh! Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley. Kinda wish I had played that match now. Drew McIntyre. Give it to Kofi. Cena. Sorry, Drew. And then we'll play this match. And I will be Bailey. I just do not like Charlotte.
Here comes the queen, the franchise, and the self-proclaimed opportunity.
She looks like...
Scheduled for one
What's her name?
making her way to the
Oh my
ring
god, I have to look this up
from
now.
the Queen City.
I truly think it...
The SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Michelle Williams. She looks like Michelle Williams.
WWE Universe, at least many in it, believe that she's been handed title opportunities in main events.
Well, many of those same doubters live in their parents' basements, Cole. I wouldn't necessarily value their opinion. This is Charlotte Flair. This is the queen. This is the opportunity.
So, Byron, from your parents' basement, what do you feel about Charlotte Flair?
First of all, I moved out last week, Michael. And second of all, I do think Charlotte's a bit out of control at times.
After everything Charlotte
I mean, I'm not saying Charlotte looks bad. Like, her model is definitely very good, but it just... It's the kind of big lips and the really whitish blonde hair. It just makes her look like Michelle Williams a little.
Saxton, how have you not learned by now? You need to open the ropes for the queen.
Corey, haven't you heard? I'm no longer on road duty.
Oh, I didn't get that memo.
2K? You do know what you just had animated there, right? And you approved that animation. And here comes Bailey.
Well, she was once one of the sweetest. She's now one of the meanest.
Yeah.
From San Jose,
And
California.
Bailey's heel turn was one of the best things that ever happened to her career.
Matches like these,
They've done
matches
that
against the best
so well.
competition WWE has to offer. Her first women's championship reign came at the expense
The way
of
they just had her, like, you know, they had a few moments where she kind of got annoyed, and then eventually, and then on a was it SmackDown 1000? She just fucking snapped. It like took out a big fucking blade or something and just chopped down the Bailey buddies. That must have been traumatic for children watching. Actually, I just thought of that. I see Bailey chopping up some fucking happy, innocent balloons.
She can be great on commentary with you.
I have my doubts, but let's just have Bailey stick to the ring, where she's at her best. I mean, this table already has its role model.
Thank you.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
There was once a time where
Hold on a minute. That is a different referee.
called her just a
Hold on. That is not the referee that held the ropes and took off Charlotte's robe.
That's right, Cole. Bailey took Charlotte's
Sir, who are you and what have you done with the other ref?
Role model we see before us today, finally deserving of standing across the ring.
There is an imposter among us.
exactly where I was going, but this matchup should certainly
into the hip toss.
Counter by Charlotte. How insulting
How
is
dare
that?
you?
Leg.
Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring.
Byron, what's Bayley's strategy to win here tonight?
It's all mental.
Go on. Could you imagine?
The shoulder up after one.
Wouldn't it be so
Keeping
funny?
loss at bay for now.
Wouldn't it be so funny?
And up the turnbuckles we go. Perched up top.
Almost lost their balance, but regained it.
Boom.
Try again. Try for the pin. Try for the pin. You done the Macho Man elbow. You gotta try for the pin.
Charlotte's still in this.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Oh, stomping away. Places her right in the corner.
That is attacking with malicious intent. Flair moved at the right time.
Now that I've gotten the hang of the controls better,
That killer
I'm
instinct from Bayley
getting
shining
pretty
through.
good at the game.
Bayley's
Oh! 1, 2. Oh, so
That's
close.
really as close as it gets. Bayley looking to pull the curtains on Charlotte.
Bayley could be thinking about the end.
Okay, that's surely it.
Take advantage.
1, 2. What?
You come at Charlotte Flair, you take your best
Well,
shot.
that's gotten us to a
The
full
Queen isn't
to a full
looking
3 stars for the match.
anytime soon. And Bayley can barely believe it. Bayley had her dead to rights. Thought she had the 3, but it was a factor of milliseconds. She's showing signs of slowing now. There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Multiple stomps.
An overbearing assault on Charlotte now.
The Queen's perseverance being tested here.
Quick to the gun.
There we go. Let's try again.
And that could doom Charlotte. Cover.
There's 2. Victory.
There we go.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Here is your winner, Bayley.
Bayley was undeterred. Bayley would not give up, not stop fighting, not stop believing.
You can see Bayley's confidence growing as the match went along and momentum swung away from Charlotte. Bayley had the Queen well scouted, and it paid off.
And on to the final match for the week. Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. I'll go with Roman. I know when it was Becky and Bianca, I went with Becky, but let's go with Roman for this one.
The head of the table has arrived.
Acknowledge him.
Complete domination of WWE. This has brought his family and the locker room in line.
And we should all be thankful that WWE has Roman Reigns.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida.
I'm not sure how I feel about Roman's. It looks, yeah, Roman's model is
WWE
acceptable.
Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
The man who upholds the Anoa'i
Roman's
family
model is
legacy
acceptable.
by any means necessary.
Roman Reigns always in tremendous physical condition, probably the best shape of his career, but now more dangerous, more dominant, and more focused than ever.
Will not relinquish his seat at the head of the table for anyone. Oh, he'll show why he's at the top of the food chain.
And here comes my boy Sheamus,
Guys, we're
who
about
has
to see
probably
a
the
fight.
ugliest character model on
Waiting a
this.
long time for this.
Hey, look at that
His
schnoz.
opponent from Dublin,
Sheamus
Ireland,
does not have that
weighing in at
big of a nose.
267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior.
He looks so much better on the older games.
A superstar who's seen and done it all in WWE, but will never say no to a fight.
I don't know what it is about him. As well as, obviously I pointed out his nose, but there's just something else about him that's wrong.
A man who betrayed Drew McIntyre, Cesaro, and the entire WWE Universe.
Well, luckily, the Irishman's powerful enough to fight all on his own.
He actually looks very like his WWE All-Stars model. Just not as bulky.
Roman Reigns has a simple mission statement here in WWE.
Oh, he dodged.
He just wants to
Oh,
wreck everyone
my boy dodging here.
and
I'm just gonna beat the living shit out of you.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with the results Reigns has gotten from that more aggressive approach. We'll see if it's more of the same here tonight.
And he's going to need to be careful with the man he's facing. Sheamus always has a short fuse, and I've seen the anger in him building for some time now. His temper is flaring.
That fuse is nearly non-existent at this point. Anyone so bold to step in the ring with the Celtic Warrior should be warned of an inevitable pounding.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Elbow smash. And an elbow. Placed into the corner. Knew what Roman had coming.
Nice scoop slam.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
dear.
From the ground up.
Superhuman. Roman Reigns wields some of the most incredible striking power we've ever seen here in WWE. How does he maximize its effect in this
Oh no, you don't.
With Roman strikes, it's about quality over quantity. He can hit you with rapid-fire attacks, but once in a while, he'll unload a punch or a kick that immediately turns the lights out.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Piercing the throat.
Strikes with a kick.
Oh, he reversed it.
Counter from the Celtic Warrior.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
Is he?
yeah.
Boom.
Going up top.
Oh no, you don't. He wouldn't do anything.
He's able to counter.
Up to the electric chair. Down for the drop.
He's getting a little battered now. Able to get the advantage here.
No.
Oh, Sheamus saw it coming.
The follow-away slam.
The big dog had that.
Boom.
And will this be it? A kick out before 3.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Reigns got all of it. Shoulders down.
1, 2, 3. Just like that.
Is your winner.
Sheamus has acknowledged Roman Reigns.
That was an awesome win for this young man. One of the biggest in his career by far.
What a battle. Respect to both competitors.
Is it going to give me the... Oh, I was hoping for a fucking option one. Shake his hand or attack him. Because I would have chose attack him. Keep Roman a nice good heel.
Career, Corey. Great sportsmanship.
I would have hit him in the mouth.
Exactly! Exactly! That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make Roman hit Sheamus in the mouth. Would have been cool. And then we'll give this to Jey Uso. Yes! So let's have a look at the news. Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley forced their way into Natalya and Tamina's match by taking their opponents out of action with an ambush. These superstars couldn't wait to get another shot at them. This may be the first of many dangerous moves to come in their rivalry. Interesting. So let's move on to the next show. Oh, Big E and Keith Lee going at it again next week. But we'll worry about that on the next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you for the next one.